Look who's back. We love it when Judy Cutler is here. Are you a fan of sustainable design? Well, you have come to the right place. Here with how you can recycle plastic bottles into fabulous home decor is none other than designer Judy Cutler. So great to see you.
You too.
This has to be one of the most unique projects I think that we have done thus far. So what you're looking at here, these pieces here, this, and what you're looking at on the screen, those actually are plastic bottles. How incredible. I cannot believe the designs that I'm looking at, and knowing that they were plastic bottles just makes it even that much cooler. And this has to be the masterpiece.
This is a masterpiece. This is actually a piece that I've done out of about 9 plastic bottles that were cut and stretched with a heat gun and put onto a canvas.
My goodness. Okay, so where do we begin? What do we do to get a piece to look like that?
Well, let's begin at the beginning with safety.
Okay, important.
So if you're going to work with melted plastic, first of all, you've got to have a pair of leather gloves to protect your hands, various tools, because you never want to touch the plastic. You're going to be heating it. Yeah, you're going to be heating it with a heat gun. And then secondly, the other thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make sure that you're using a number 7 recyclable bottle.
Okay, well, number 7, what does that mean?
Well, you know, when you recycle, if you do it properly, on the bottom of all bottles, there is a little number. And that number tells you what type of plastic it is and whether it's recyclable. And there are some plastics that are not safe to melt.
Because of fumes
toxic.
And different things.
They're toxic.
Like
but
that.
number 7 is actually made out of PP and PE, which is the type of plastic, and they're a little safer for melting. But just as another safety precaution, do it outside. Do it in a garage with the garage door open so that you really are well protected.
Okay.
Okay.
So we've got safety down, and so once we've got the gloves and the heat gun, then what do we do?
Well, put on your gloves. The magic part of this whole thing is that you never really know what you're going to get.
Which is the beauty of it.
Until it's done. So my attempt today is to make one of these little business card holders. I've got 2 of them here. This is done out of a bottle that looks just like this, same size and shape as the one we have here.
Can you believe that? I mean, look at that. How cute. Business card holder. You've even got a place for a pin right there. I'm excited to see how you shape it.
Yeah. Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I may have to ask for your assistance with tools.
Okay.
You know?
I'm ready. I can work with tools.
All right. First of all, I want to take off the top part of this bottle. And if you look at this, when you see the front side of it, you're going to see that I've taken sandpaper to it. And the sandpaper actually is taking off the labels.
Okay.
Okay, this is getting a little bit warm.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you to hand me the pliers.
Pliers, check.
Yep. And I'm going to turn this around so that you can hold the end of the bottle.
Okay. Let me just hold it.
That's right.
Like okay.
Okay. And I'm gonna grab the end of this.
Okay.
And I'm going to heat. You got it?
Yep.
Not going to pull you over, am I?
I'm working on it.
And you're going to see the top of this bottle is melting off.
That's incredible.
You know, different bottles, these opaque bottles like this that you can't see through, the plastic's a little stiffer because of the way that's made, so it's a little harder. Okay, with the top off, we're going to heat this up a little bit more, and we're going to turn it upside down.
Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm getting my tools ready here.
Okay. I'd like you to take that spatula and press down on this top opening where I'm heating.
Just go flat down on it.
Just flatten it down a little bit. There you go.
Keep going?
Yep. And we're going to do this, and we're going to kind of create a base.
Okay.
Then I'm going to flip this over, and we're going to start melting the top. Now, this plastic is a little bit denser because it's opaque, but...
And I love that you were saying you really don't know what you're going to get, but you know this is going to turn into a beautiful work of art.
It's going to turn into something. We don't know what yet, but it heats up.
Okay. And then you just kind of hold it. How do you tell if it's ready? You just kind of...
You can start feeling it. If you look closely, it's starting to get a little bit flexible, and pretty soon that center is just going to drop down. It's kind of magic. Once it heats up, it just starts dropping down into the middle. It does take a few minutes.
You can see where it's kind of going down.
And that's what's on our business card holder. That's what we've used to create that center opening for your cards.
Okay, and so you're using your hand too, so it's okay. As long as you have the gloves on, you can kind of shape it with your hands as well.
Now I'm going to actually add heat to the front.
And just kind of shape the front of it. And what's great about this is we mentioned business card holders, but whether it's a vase, business card holders, even jewelry, it really is just limitless with what you can do with these creations.
Right, and when you take these plastic bottles and heat them up the way that we've done here, You can actually cut them into pieces. See, we're starting
cool.
it's starting to collapse now.
I love the color on this one. It's kind of got that ombre look.
It's starting to collapse. I'm going to turn this around to the front so you can see a little bit better.
Now, what in the world got you thinking of that? I mean, you have so many crazy, unique ideas, but I love this idea.
Well, one of the things that got me to thinking about this is that I do recycle and I save everything, and I always can find another purpose for the things that we have around the house.
Well, we are about out of time, and as you can see, this is kind of has the look of the business card holder, as you mentioned.
It does.
That took what, just a couple of minutes to make?
Maybe 3 or 4 minutes, and you're pretty much done. And then you can just take your tools and kind of add the shapes. You can pull your pliers up and make the little lip for the pen holder, and you're done.
I love it. Talk about fabulous home decor, and like I said, business cards, jewelry, you name it. It is just limitless with what we can do with the help of a little Judy Cutler. Thank you so much for being here, Judy. Great to have you back on The Blend. So also post your Morning Blend ideas to Facebook page or send us an email if you have a decorating on a dime idea. Head to fox4morningblend.com. We'd love to hear it.
And up next, we brush up on our makeup skills with the importance of a good, clean brush. That is coming up in our Makeover Minute.